I am obsessed. I am obsessed with you. I'm so excited. I'm excited at your trajectory. Do you feel like things are picking up? As someone who is similarly canceled, and then people give you shit. They go, "Oh, you're not canceled, Leonardo. You're just making it up for clicks.
Right.
You're grifting."
Yeah. Yeah,
Do
that's
you
what I
feel
like to
like
do. I like to have 121 people buy tickets to a show and then just cancel their tickets just so I can say I'm canceled, by the way.
what show of yours was
Chicago,
canceled?
Chicago. These people that I was supposed to do the show at, they said they weren't going to cancel. I told them I'm a controversial comedian. I said you're going to get notifications. They said no, no, no. Then the emails start coming in, and they're like, "Could she just like tone it down a little on her Twitter?" And I was like, "I'm not." I was like, "I'm not even doing anything. I don't think I'm doing anything. That's a problem. I think."
You're
And
not. You're really
and
not. It's
then they acted like they didn't care and they were going to be fine with it. They knew they were getting Antifa people, and then they went and looked up my Twitter and found something that was enough for them to say, "Yeah, this one's going to cross the line." And then they canceled it. And then I said, "Can you at least give me the emails?" Because I did find a new venue who seems pretty based. And I was like, "Can you at least give me the emails of people who bought the tickets so I can tell them where they can get new tickets?" Oh, sorry, those were deleted as soon as I was like,
yeah,
"You're such a
right.
fucking
There's
liar, dude.
no way
You're
that
such
they're
a
deleting.
liar." And
They're
they were looking at making a good 5 to 10,000 on their end, and they're still that's how retarded these people are. They're like, My morals are bad." I'm like, "All right, no problem."
they're taking those emails, they're putting them right onto their own email list. That is really sleazy. They wouldn't even give you the emails. But you know what?
None of my people are going to buy tickets with them. None
Yeah.
of my people are ever going to buy tickets with them for anything.
Yes.
Anything.
Your people are never gonna go back to that venue.
They don't
People
get it. They think I just have like regular ass fans who just want to see comedy. I'm like, no,
no.
these are diehard people who are not getting what they want anywhere else. The
Right.
whole, all the whole Hollywood system has spent the last 20 years telling these people what losers they are, how they don't deserve anything, how they should constantly apologize for their masculine existence, their white existence, their conservative existence. So these people are coming out because there's somebody who is giving them what they want while taking lots of slings and arrows myself. And they know that it's like being in a battle. So we're like kind of diehard for each other. And they think that they're just going to be like, "Okay, I guess I'll go to this other event after you canceled the one person I actually want to see."
No, they're stupid. What venue was this, by the way, in Chicago?
I can't name it yet. And
Oh, but you
I'll tell
will.
you off air why I can't name it
Okay.
yet. But
And will you eventually name it, like, after you do the other Chicago show, or no?
I'll see. I'll see how
Okay,
I'm feeling.
okay.
We'll see. Has
Yeah,
to
we
do
don't
with
want
some
people to,
eh,
go after the place, right? So, uh,
well, that's not it for me at all. I don't give a fuck.
okay.
My thing is if you want to be one of these kinds of assholes who does this, you should absolutely have to face the consequences of people coming after you. If you want to come after
Okay.
me, then when my people come after you, you're going to get a taste of your own fucking medicine. That's where I'm at. I'm not in this, "Ooh, we're going to have high morals." No, this is communist tactics. They're trying to kill your business so they can eventually like kill you. No, 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 no. These people don't learn by turn the other cheek. This is this is a crusades level that we're at. It's like, "All right, we're going to take the fight to you."
Yeah. Do you think somebody, sent them your Twitter or sent them tweets, or do you think they kind of got in their ear and the venue started looking
No,
more
they sent
critically at
them
your
they
Twitter?
on my Twitter account, and then they went and looked at it, and they were looking for something to be upset about.
Right.
It's like,
And, 120 tickets, that's fantastic. They should not complain. They should be like, "Thank you for coming here, Leonardo.
120 tickets, and we are
Thank you
still a
for"
month out.
that's incredible. Yeah, you're gonna sell this show out, and,
Yeah, it was clear
that's
that show was going to sell out, and it was a late show, like a 10:30 show on a Friday. That's what I'm telling you. My people are like, "I don't care where it is. I don't care when it is. I want to show up," which I feel like super honored by. I'm like, "Oh shit, yeah, I'll give you a fucking show then. I'll go to the heart of liberal fucking Chicago to give you guys a joke because It is a liberal city, but that doesn't mean every single person in there is liberal. And do you think
Yeah.
those people are going out to one of your woke comedy shows where you go up there and talk about how many genders your cat is? No.
Good for you, and I feel the same way. I mean, I live in a blue city. I live in New York. I mean, I'm in Westchester, which is a suburb of New York City. Not well, it's 40 minutes. It's 40 minutes north. But
They're
I
more
feel like
red there, though.
they are red. Long Island is extremely red. Staten Island incredibly red. I think eventually New York will turn. Jersey probably sooner than New York, but I agree with you. I think it's good to go to blue cities to do comedy because there are sane people amongst the insane, and they would like to hear jokes as well from people that are real instead of people that are just spouting propaganda who don't seem to get out much.
Yep. Yep. And then they pass that off. They think that's comedy. I'm like, that's not your job as a comedian. Like, comedy is supposed to be uh underground. It's supposed to be the edge. So what are you if you're just going up there and you're saying the exact same thing I could turn on CNN for and get and download into my, you're nothing, dude. You're nothing. You're a little peon and you're freely giving your voice over to this propaganda that is effectively destroying the human spirit. That's the real problem.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, but I got to make money. I got to have a career. I'm like, you're destroying what makes it worth being alive.
Which is to be honest, to call out things that are true instead of I mean, we don't need another person shitting on Elon Musk with tepid insults. We can go to the mainstream. We can watch Anderson Cooper for that. We can watch The View for that. I'd rather get like real takes on your life. Talk about your actual life. We don't need the leftist talking points. And yes, perhaps there are some conservative or comedians on the right who may be guilty of the same thing, but it's less so. It's not
It's
happening as
way
much.
less so because it doesn't pay you. It doesn't
Yeah,
reward you.
right.
You know what I mean? The other side is very lucrative. And it's the safe thing right now. No club is afraid of getting canceled for putting up a too left comedian. No one,
No, it doesn't it's not
which is
happening.
which is insane. Which is insane because if we were in a proper world, that would be the position that's radical.
Yeah, nobody's calling up a club trying to cancel a far left comedian or even a regular left wing comedian because we most of us have better things to do. We'll just simply not buy tickets to that show. Whereas
Right.
the foaming at the mouth leftists, Antifa, the activists, whatever, the unemployed people with too much time on their hands, the Rainbow Gang, whatever you want to call it,
They don't
they
even
just
want you to be able to listen to the things you like. They have
right.
deemed that you yourself are not to be trusted with the judgment about what you want. Who the
Mhm.
fuck are
Yeah,
you?
you need to be re-educated. The people can't choose for themselves who they
If
wanna
this
go
person
see.
needs to be re-educated, it's a bunch of purple hairs running around saying that you can be 17 different genders and that killing a baby at 5.5 months in utero is a woman's right. I mean, you want to talk about needing a re-education. I don't know anybody who's worse than that.
Okay, so your show was canceled, you have a new venue. How did you find the new venue, and how quickly did that come together?
Same day, actually, I reached out to a friend of
Wow.
mine who he's worked with Sam Hyde, and he knew a venue that hosted Sam Hyde. I'm like, if they're gonna host Sam Hyde, then they'll host me. I think. I don't think I'm more radical than him, although that's quickly changing. But yeah, so he reached out on my behalf, and then turns out that the owner of that place loved my comedy. She'd already been following me. She's like, I love you. We'd love to have you. And then we just did it the same day, set it up, and the ticket link was live, and people have been going over there and getting the tickets, which you could just go to my website, which is leonardaisfunny.com. And I have all my tour dates and ticket links. Some of the locations you'll see are secret locations because
Ooh.
yeah, I can't have people calling the venue, and you'll only get the information once you buy a ticket day of the show.
Do you, do you have any, sort of comedy colleagues or people you used to be friendly with, maybe that are lefties, in your DMs or any sort of like public denouncements or kind
I
of
haven't gotten any
like
public
that?
denouncements yet. I don't think I've gotten big enough for that. I'm sure it'll happen soon enough. But no, nobody really in my DMs. In the beginning, I had a couple of people who didn't like some of the stuff I was saying about Israel Palestine. They felt like they're the victims and that, I wasn't understanding their side. And I'm like, I'm watching videos of kids getting their arms blown up and being told, I'm watching videos of Israeli soldiers shooting at little Palestinian kids point blank in the head. And I said,
Right.
look, if it was Palestinians doing this to Israelis, I would not defend them. I would be defending you too. Like it's not a matter for me because the Israelis are Jewish. I don't give a fuck. Like it's like who's the one that's the culprit. That's what I care about. And when you're killing kids and you're blowing up hospitals where people are, recovering, and you want to say it's because they're harboring terrorists. First of all, I don't believe you. You're full of shit. Number one, you are full of shit. That's a nice excuse that Israel always likes to use. And number two, the ends don't justify the means. So even if that was the case, so your operation is, well, if we got to kill all these innocent people so we can get these quote unquote terrorists, then so be it. And I'm like, what's the math on that? How many terrorists are worth how many innocent lives?
Ugh, that's horrible.
So I've had those people, try to be like, your thing is so hateful or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm being hateful. I think I'm speaking up on behalf of people who have no voice. And if you think Israel's the underdog here, you're not really paying attention. Like they're completely plugged in. I mean, if they're the underdog, then why does almost every representative in the American Congress have to say that they support Israel? It
Mhm.
The underdog is supported by the establishment. Is that right?
That's interesting. Yeah, it's almost like, as necessary as the pride flag or, like, the trans flag. It's like, "Oh, no, no," or the black square. It's like,
Yep.
"Oh, look,
Well,
here's my
that's because
support."
AIPAC funds all of their reelection campaigns. And if you ever speak out against Israel, then on the next reelection campaign, they're going to take all the money that they would have given to you and they're going to give it to your opponent and they're going to make sure that that person gets elected instead of you. Americans do not decide their own elections.
Whoa.
That's
I
not
didn't
a conspiracy. That's verifiable. Ian, is it Ian Carroll? Yeah, he does great breakdowns of these. I highly suggest
Oh, I
checking his.
follow him.
He's great, man, and he's very neutral about the whole thing. So it's not like, and they still accuse him of being anti-Semitic because once again, if you can't argue with someone, you just result to name calling, and that's what happens there. But you can go see it yourself.
Love you guys. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye. All right. Love you guys. God, I don't even want to leave. This candle smells so good. I don't want to leave. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. Love you all. Join the Discord. Feet. Love you all. Wow. You guys are awesome. Come and get it. Bye, guys. Bye. Now I'm really leaving. Love you. Bye.